Hi, everyone, and welcome to the preview show delivered by FedEx. I'm Marty Snider from NBC Sports. This is Chris Rice from Colleague Racing, also right here at NASCAR.com. Rice, what a fantastic finish at Phoenix. I mean, now let's be honest. I mean, the racing's been very good this year, but, with the new downforce package, the new tire, all the things that have come together. But did you expect two photo finishes this early in the season?
I look at the two racetracks that it came from, and no, I didn't. Daytona, yeah, we expect photo finishes. But Phoenix, we don't expect a photo finish. We've seen Harvick be so fast there over a numerous amount of years, and now he's still fast. But what NASCAR has done with the low downforce and Goodyear's done with the tire has made this racing so exciting, and I'm just excited about it.
Well, and honestly, I've had several people tell me on Twitter and social media that this is the best racing they've seen in years. So from a crew chief standpoint, help me understand, what is it? Is it the low downforce? Is it the tire? What's making the racing so good in 2016?
Well, that's a good question, because what it does is it puts it back in the driver's hands. So we're seeing the drivers, they got to tune these race cars to be just perfect, because when you don't have downforce, I mean, it's really hard to drive the race cars. And then Goodyear brings a different tire to all these different racetracks, and man, it really changes the ball game, and they have to really figure it out. We watched the Ford car not do so good in qualifying, not do so good in practice, but come race time, they really done a good job. So that's a good question, and it puts it back in the driver's hand.
And that goes back to what Kevin said after the Atlanta race. Don't worry about the speed in your car. Worry about how it drives. Clearly, that's what they focused on the winning end of that fantastic finish at Phoenix. That gets Kevin Harvick his 8th win at Phoenix. So, and really, it could have been his 9th. He had the best car there last November, finished 2nd because of the rain. I'm curious from your standpoint, how long can they keep a run like this going at Phoenix?
They can keep it until Kevin retires.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. We were talking about Darrell Waltrip. I mean, he forever was really good at Bristol, and until he retired, I mean, he was always good at Bristol. So until Kevin Harvick retires, he'll be good at Phoenix, and you can mark that down.
And that bodes well for them in November, because obviously that's a key race before you get to the championship race at Homestead Miami Speedway. All right, we also have a fantastic rookie battle shaping up. Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott doing awfully well and impressively well in the first couple races of 2016. It's been since 2006, Denny Hamlin, a rookie, winning a race in his rookie season. Do we see that happen this year?
No.
Really? You don't? It doesn't. And they're running great. How do you say no to that?
They're really running great, but I mean, they still got a bunch of people to beat. They got a whole field to beat, but I don't think they win yet. Chase Elliott is doing a wonderful job in the 24 car. And then I'm telling you, Ryan Blaney is having fun with what he's doing this year, and that's what's making him fast. Wood Brothers back in the series for the full year. I love it. I mean, but I don't see him winning.
All right, moving on to Auto Club Speedway this weekend in Fontana, California. And speaking of great racing, that track has produced some fantastic racing over the last few years. It's wide, the surface is worn out, kind of like Atlanta. Will we see a race similar to what we saw in Atlanta with those cars sliding all over the place?
I think you see a better race.
Wow.
And I really do, because I think about Auto Club Speedway. They got a lot of bumps down the back straightaway, and then through the corners you'll see some seams. They're very defined, the seams are, but they make grip right through the seams, and that's what makes this racetrack so fun, because it doesn't have a lot of grip. And please don't pave it, because it's so fun. It's a big racetrack that you can race like a short track, so I think you see a better race than you've seen in Atlanta, and I'm really excited about going to Auto Club Speedway.
All right, Chris, so that leads us to who is a good fit for your NASCAR Fantasy Live lineup this weekend.
Well, you know what? I'm going to pick who a good fit is, but I'm also going to pick who can win. I'm going with Kyle Busch. Let's think about it. He didn't race there last year. The guy knows how to make grip everywhere he goes, and he needs grip at California. Also, he gets to run the Xfinity race the day before, so I'm going with Kyle Busch. Put him on your fantasy lineup.
Speaking of people that make grip, you always say the Penske cars find a way to make grip, right?
That's right.
I'm going to go with Joey Logano this weekend. I think, he's so close to winning a couple of weeks ago at Las Vegas. Right now the Penske cars may not have that speed, and I think you would agree with that, but they always seem to find a way to make it in the top 5 at the end of the race, don't they? So I'm going to go with Joey Logano.
Good pick, but I like Kyle Busch better.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so make sure you keep it right here on NASCAR.com all weekend long. Live leaderboards, in-car audio, and all the news updates you want leading into the race at Auto Club Speedway this weekend. Hey, we're off next week for Easter. We're going to take a little bit of a break, but in 2 weeks, our home racetrack, Martinsville Speedway. Can't wait to get there for that. In the meantime, enjoy the race from Fontana this weekend, everyone.